That was terrible. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Panthers lose another week one opening game, and it was bad. It was just bad all around. And I'm not even mad about fans overreacting because this isn't just game one against Jacksonville in 2025. This is what happened last year and the year before that and the year before that. So all of this talk of it's just one game, it's not one game. It's several games. It's the fact that since 2017, the Panthers haven't had a winning season. So it was just bad for so many reasons. It was just bad. Let's start with maybe a couple positives. Tedero McMillan is him. I want Todd McShay to give back his scouting credentials because this whole talk of like he doesn't want it that bad or teams are afraid of him, like Todd, go away. Because Tedero played phenomenal. This game for Tedero kind of reminded me of the Cam Newton game against Arizona, where he just played so well. When I think Cam had that long touchdown to Steve Smith, and I was like, regardless of what you think of Cam, that game I was like, oh, Cam's going to be really, really good. I feel very similar to Tedero. And not because he's that true Julio Jones like X receiver that's going to go down. No, he is going to be also a possession receiver. When Bryce needs to go to somebody, it's going to be Tedero, and he played phenomenal. Like Tedero McMillan just played lights out this game. It was so good. It was so good. So Tedero played well. I thought Chuba played well. And that's about it. I mean, Austin Corbett, like I don't know what Austin was doing. There are so many areas of need for this team. And so the fact that Austin struggled as much as he did was very, very surprising to me. I counted about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times where there was a high snap because Austin they were not on the same page. And a few of them, Bryce, figured out what to do. It wasn't that big a deal, but that's going to have to get figured out. You can't have your center high snapping. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the huddle, so I don't know if that's Austin's fault. I don't know if that's Bryce's fault. Whoever's fault it is, that's going to have to get taken care of. The rest of the offensive line I felt like fine. It didn't feel like Icky was missed. I was very concerned about that left tackle position. Josh played fine. Josh was fine at that position. So, and once again, the first half, there was movement. Chuba was getting 5, 6, 7 yards per run. I saw there was I don't know who tweeted it out, but I saw somebody that said that they think Dave Canales has a hard time incorporating the pass and the run. And to be quite honest, I think they might be right. I think that there's just I don't know. I don't know. Also, so there's a weather delay in this game, which I think caused for a lot of things, but both teams had weather delays, and Jacksonville came back and played phenomenal. And Carolina did not. The thing that I don't understand is second half starts. You go all the way down to the field. It's 4th and 1, and Dave Canales decides to do an empty set formation. Why are we doing an empty set formation? Why in the world on 4th and 1 are you running empty? It doesn't make sense. With as good as our rushing attack is, I don't even care if you don't run the ball. If you see that they're all stacked, if you see 8, 9 people at the line, check out of it. But it just does not make sense to run empty on 4th and 1 at the 5-yard line. Like, what are we doing? And you could tell Bryce was frustrated. You could tell Bryce because he went back on the sideline. Canales did his nice California thing, and then Bryce was like, he just slammed his his helmet. And I actually kind of like that from Bryce because Bryce is so nice all of the time. It's one of his main issues. And I'm glad that he's ticked off about it because that was just terrible. Jacksonville isn't even that good. It's just not that good. They're not that good. Brian Thomas Jr., who I thought was going to be a matchup nightmare, he didn't even play that well. He had like an end around touchdown, but they targeted him maybe 2, 3, 4 times, and he didn't catch any balls. So their best wide receiver didn't play great. Travis Hunter was fine. So I don't know. It is it's a rough game. I know it's week 1. I know that we've historically played very well against Arizona. I know all of these things. But I don't know, man. Also, this whole thing with Canales getting up at the podium and essentially saying, well, we just execution. I'm just tired of everything being about execution. Because at some point, Canales, it's on you. At some point, the fact that almost everybody in your team didn't play well is on you. So let's stop with the California, it's all good, everything's fine. It's not all good. Ugh. So yeah, those are my instant reactions of the game. Once again, we will have a lot more as the week develops. But yeah, they got to get better. All right, see y'all in the next one.